Hey friends, so my wife and I did something interesting today. Yesterday we went on a staycation, a stay vacation. We booked a hotel room to just spend the night in, just as a break from everyday life. And because of COVID, the hotel rooms in Singapore are going cheaper than usual. And I wouldn't say it's super cheap, but it's more affordable now, and it feels reasonable. And so we spent a night at a hotel, and we had uh, lunch, dinner, and we had dinner and breakfast, and we got massages done. And here's the interesting thing: when we checked out of the hotel this morning, we then came home and we cleaned the heck out of our house. And in particular, there is one room in our house that has a lot of junk that we have been meaning to do something about for, I would say, for years, at least a year, maybe 2 or 3 years. It's not, you know, too horrible. We are not hoarders, but it's just been bothering us and it's been weighing on our minds for a long time. There's a lot of, there's like my old t-shirts from my t-shirt business. There's like just a whole bunch of equipment and random stuff that's not quite trash. So trash is easy to get rid of, but this is stuff that had intentions. Stuff that we meant to do something with, meant to get around to using. So it was just piling up, and all these things that we wanted to do something about someday. And it's interesting to kind of troubleshoot and figure out how come we did it today and not before, right? Because oh god, it took us about maybe 4 to 5 hours to go through most of it, and we got rid of a whole bunch of junk. And I feel relief. It feels really good, and I would like to think about that and share that with other people if possible, and mainly for myself to understand what happened and how do I learn from that and do it again. And my wife and I have somewhat different routines. We both sleep late and wake up late, but we don't necessarily wake up at the same time, and we don't necessarily have the same morning routines. Like our energy levels kind of don't overlap perfectly. And one of us might wake up first and then be start doing our own thing. I might be writing, she might be working on her stuff, and it then becomes really difficult to find time together to do an unpleasant thing together. And yeah, so I guess the cool thing about leaving the house, spending, and also when we were in the hotel, oh god, it was so nice to be in a place that didn't have junk in it, right? It's just fresh, clean, empty, and a reminder of what that's like for the psyche, right? Like, random objects lying around. So I have a notebook there, I have my glasses, I have my iPhone case, I have my microphone, my drum pad, it's a bunch of stuff. So this stuff is alright because it's stuff that I use regularly, so it doesn't feel like it's weighing on my mind. But the stuff that was in the other room, it's driving me nuts, driving both of us nuts. And it's like buried under more and more stuff, and it's like just getting rid of the stuff just feels good in the heart, And it's remarkable that your physical environment can do that to you, right? And yeah, now having done that, I feel extra emboldened. Like I now kind of want to go through all of our paperwork, which is sitting on that side that I don't want to show you. But it's not crazy, but it's a lot. And to be fair, so it took us like 4.5, 5 hours to do it, and so we could not have possibly started on it without that amount of time chunked up, and we didn't know how long it would take. So we can't do it like, hey, do you have half an hour? Do you have an hour? Do you have 2 hours? Like we have to set aside a whole day for it, and that just never feels fun. We never got around to scheduling it on a calendar, even though neither of us has like full-time job obligation commitments. So that's something to think about. But yeah, I am excited to work on my own things now, and I just wanted to share that, I guess. Let me know if you've had any similar experiences with like cleaning your house or getting rid of stuff, or just stuff that you put off for a really long time. That I want to hear the triggers. I want to hear like what changed before you did something about it. Let me know in the comments. Hope you're well. Done.